title, From Struggle to Breakthrough, The Trainer's Turning Point. When James first stepped into the training room, he was full of energy. The topic was exciting, the participants were seasoned professionals, and the company had high expectations. But by the end of the first day, something wasn't right. Despite his enthusiasm, the learners seemed disengaged. Some looked puzzled, others distracted, and a few were clearly bored. James knew his content was solid, so why wasn't it landing? He stayed up that night replaying the day in his mind. His slides were informative. His explanations were clear, at least to him. But then it hit him. He had been teaching in the way he liked to learn, not in the way they needed to learn. The next morning, he reached out to a mentor who listened patiently and said, "James, have you ever heard of VARK?" VARK, Visual, Auditory, Reading, Writing, Kinesthetic, opened a new world for him. He realized that his class was a rich mix of learners. Some needed visuals and diagrams. Others thrived on discussion and listening. A few absorbed information best through reading and structured notes, and many preferred hands-on practice to connect theory to action. But his mentor didn't stop there. She introduced him to Bloom's taxonomy, a framework that breaks learning down from remembering to creating. Suddenly, James saw the missing piece. He had been aiming only for knowledge recall, but his audience needed higher-level skills: analysis, evaluation, application. Armed with these tools, James redesigned his sessions. He opened with a story and a visual mind map to capture the visual and auditory learners. He gave concise reading material and a clear structure for those who learn best through text. He set up small group challenges and role plays to engage the kinesthetic learners. And for each segment, he deliberately designed activities to move learners up Bloom's ladder, starting from understanding, moving to applying, and ending with creating solutions they could use back on the job. The change was electric. The room buzzed with energy. Learners leaned forward, asked questions, shared insights, and laughed together during role plays. By the final session, the same participants who had been silent were now presenting their own creative solutions directly linked to their work. James had found his formula: meet learners where they are, speak in their learning language, and take them higher step by step. From that day on, training was no longer just about delivering content, it was about transforming people. And it all started when he learned to combine VARK, Bloom's taxonomy, and a learner-first mindset into one powerful approach.